Hi guys, thanks for having the patience. I'm a little bit late starting tonight. I do appreciate that. I've been on the road all day long, so I've just got back. Thank you for waiting. Let me get my breath. I do appreciate it. I've just climbed 3 flights of stairs. So, right, first things first. Okay, it's the start to, pretty much we've got off to a flat start, it has to be said, today. But yesterday, in terms of the market, we did seem to just consolidate after the weekend, but today it started flat again, well, in around similar levels as to yesterday, sort of this consolidation area. And it's only this afternoon, come PM, that we've broken out. And this is for pound yen. So we're looking at the pound pairs, we're looking on the 4-hour chart here, okay? And if we zoom out of here, we are looking to break out, aren't we? We're at these DeMarca trends here, these DeMarca support and resistance lines. I'm just going to get a sound check. Guys, can I get a sound check, please? That would be great. Let me know if you can see and hear me. That would be great, please. Please do. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. That would be great. So the DeMarca resistance here seem to have been broken around 143, 142. If we go on and look on the cross here, we can actually see around right on breakpoint 143 flat. 143 flat. We're at this breakout line. And for me, we've got a little bit further to go. I do think up on the DeMarca here, 140.78, yeah, 143.78, we've got about another 40 pips to go before we hit resistance. But if we go to the daily chart now and we zoom out just like we did in the 4-hour, we see that we've got that amount of passage higher here where we could really test previous highs of 149, 150. And if it comes out and we break this level here of 144, which is what I want to see, all right, then we will surely get that probably this side of Christmas. But we have to close above this DeMarca resistance line, all right, at 140, pretty much 143. We're only just above here today by 30 pips or so. We need to close above here and make headway into tomorrow. For me, that will be a confirmed buy signal. We'll see more on that in the group tomorrow. All right, we've already got a trade on in the group today, dollar yen. I'm going to come to the dollar yen right now. It's been a bit slow here. All right, guys, we just lost that momentarily. Back in the room. That's better. Sorry about that. So dollar yen, we're at dollar yen, and we're in the mix here for dollar yen. For me, we've got a slight up day, but we do seem to be stuck in this channel here. I do favor the downside. We have been making higher lows and higher highs as we've been coming up here through September. All right, past the summer in September. But if we do break this line, we're going to see 107 pretty soon. And I do think it will be before we see 110 plus. All right, we've got big resistance here now at 109.30. And if we get stuck and play to the lower channel, more so here of the DeMarca support, then we will test that surely to the downside sooner rather than later. That's what I do believe. I firmly believe that. I'm going to close 1 or 2 applications here. Okay, I'm just going to close this down a moment. Okay, yeah, that'll give me a better. Right, that's better. Right, so that's what I think for dollar yen. We're already in on that as well. pound dollar. We're making some nice headroom higher into the election, aren't we? So we've rallied off the highs of 130 up through that resistance that was previous support. And again, like pound yen, we're breaking through that, looking to test that previous high. Whereas pound yen is looking to test those previous highs, pound dollar's already on it here at 131.50. We've now got above there, and pound yen is, look at this, it's above resistance. This is, if we can close above here, I mean, you have to say that we're gonna, especially if Tories get in, then this will probably be buoyed for, you know, probably quite a bit higher, just because I think the market knows where it is. You might say, well, you know, they've got the fear of Brexit. It might become a complete turnaround, especially if Corbyn comes in, and there might be, you know, pause for a second referendum or everything else. Again, that's more uncertainty, even though the market would probably favour to remain in Europe, the pound. Overall, it will just in the short term create more uncertainty. So for now, the market knows where it is with Boris. It knows it's had the deal on the table. It's factored all that in. So if Tories now get in, especially with a good majority, then the market will favour that, and we will see that rally towards 135, I believe, which would be great for sterling. We need to close above here now at 131. Don't quote me. 131.60. 131.65. So as long as we close above there, we're 20 pips above that at 131.85, and let's see how that goes. Again, a trade we might look to get in on. Again, our private clients doing so well here, getting in at the lower levels of 129, 129.50, enjoying the rally up from where our DeMarca arrow spotted this potential rally right here, and a beautiful one it was. Look at that. So 200 plus pips on that, 260 pips so far. We're going to go to pound Kiwi now as well. Pound against the Kiwi. Again, been awful events happen over New Zealand, and I've got friends out there, and my thoughts are with them. I've already messaged 1 or 2 people already, and I was there just after the Christchurch earthquake in April. Just March, actually, mid-March in 2011, the 3rd week of March. So well, that had just happened just prior to that, and the north of the country didn't really know what was happening in Christchurch, and it was awful events, and my thoughts are with those guys. But I think Kiwi's just suffering today, and a lot of currencies trading up against that, notably the pound. Pound's trading up anyway. So we've got here 163 again, looking to break out. Let's put another moving average on here. Let's put a 10 moving average. Let's just put a 10 moving average, 10-day moving average. Yeah, again, we're trading up. We're about to break out. I said before that we're looking to break 202.25, and that's pretty much what we want. 202, 203. That's resistance for now. We will eventually break and get it past 205. I think we're going to see much higher levels for pound Kiwi, and I do think it's worth a small trade here. Again, I'm going to just go in purely for these levels. I'm going to go in very, very small, guys. Very small compared to my balance, to 0.3 lots. So you know that's less than $3. It's pretty much, you know, £1.70 or something on pound Kiwi here to the pip. So 29,000, that's not bad. We'll just look up at a 200 pip stop on here, 201.64. So I'm looking at 199.64. Okay, 199.640. And then take profit. I'm going to leave that open for now, but I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to put a big take profit on 400 for now, 2.0 400. I'm going to buy that, and let's see where we go with that one. I'm going to actually do that myself. I'm liking that. All right, XAU USD again. Our take profit touched on this today with a nice trade to open the week, a nice take profit on gold. So I'm well happy with that today. It did our 1468 take profit. Has now since come back off and it's just trading slight. I do expect lower levels here actually, but I knew it had maybe 70 or 72 in it. It actually hit just over 68, so it did not take profit and since come off. So I'm well happy about that. We've kind of gone against the trend there, because the trend, we are just consolidating at these lows unless we break above 1495, 1500 and 1515. The market's not going anywhere. And as long as we stay around these 1460 levels, you have to say to yourself, the market looks even more set just to test levels below, which it does look like it's going to do, in all fairness. It really does. It does look like it's coiling here, ready for lower levels back below 1400. But again, let's see if the 110 moving average can hold. That's what we're gonna do. I'll just get white on there. I'm gonna do a Fibonacci 38.2 is holding. Okay, well, 50, the 1382 and 1412 respectively. All right, so let's see if we get above 23.6, which is 1488. We will test that previous highs, but we need to get back above 1488 pretty sharpish in the next Christmas. We get looking a bit kind of at some requests for that. I'm going to leave that, guys. It's going to range, I think, into next year between 6.8 and 8.1 possibly. That's my range, or 7.8 to 6.8. For now, I'm going to just look at the Dow. I'm going to do a Fibonacci on this as well. Fibonacci retracement, and again, we spiked down to the 38.2 briefly on here from the lows to the highs there, early October to late November. And look, we rallied off, touched down 38.2, just a snippet above 27,250, and now we've since rallied higher. To break up through previous highs, we need to get above 28,220, but we'll probably range here now 27,600 to 28,150, and we'll see where we go up or below there. So that's what we are. We probably will range, in all fairness. I think we'll range now through the end of the year. I think volume will lessen now each week, and then on the subsequent days after the close of next week, which will be pretty much the 20th, 21st. So I do think we won't see much action below 27.5 or above 28.2. In that 600-700 pip range, we could trade for a couple of weeks, if not a couple of months. When I say a couple of months, I mean maybe 4 to 6, maybe 8 weeks. But that's a 700-800 pip range. Let's see. I might be wrong, but at the minute it's not telling me anything else apart from the fact it's just, for now, happy to sit tight around 27.7, 28,000. An even tighter range, which I think will be held till Christmas. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Quite a short one, but nice and snappy. I'm going to get on. I will post in the group tomorrow, and I will see you very, very soon indeed. Thanks, guys. All the best.